the whole process and kind of the inspiration.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Joe Hobbs. I'm a glass artist. I live in Pensacola, Florida, so I'm right on the Gulf Coast, and all my glass art is really heavily inspired by water and the Gulf. And growing up as a Navy brat, I've lived in Cuba, Key West, and California. So always on the coast. So this body of work here, there's a couple different bodies of work. One that I'd like to speak to is the Sunset series. So as you can see, there's these really beautiful colors mixed together. It's actually only three different colors that I use, and the reactions to each other are what create like these really cool yellows and oranges and greens. But the main primary colors that I use in the piece are red, blue, and purple. So, but the chemistry part of the glass is what creates these really cool striking patterns. So that color pattern I call sunset. It's inspired by the sunsets in Key West, like on Mallory Square. The sun or the sky just lights up into a million colors, and it's really beautiful. This piece is a new piece. I just started making these. I call them prism shells because when they're on a table and the light shining through them, they refract this beautiful like prism effect on the table, and mix in a nice combo of emerald and amethyst to create a nice look. The shells also are inspired by Key West, and one of my visits to go see family about 15 years ago, I told myself, you know what, I want to teach myself how to make a conch shell. So conch shells are huge down in Key West. Like the people that live there are called conchs, and so so I got back and started. So this is a 15-year process of dialing these conch shells in, and I'm really proud of like where they're at right now. I got them pretty stylized. And then this last piece is part of my wave series. This is a wave plate, and this pattern here is, so in the Gulf when the water is really clear, you can walk out and you see the pattern in the sand, and it kind of creates these cool lines, and that's what this is indicative of, trying to capture that look when you're looking down on the Gulf and you're walking out in the water. And then obviously, we've got a gnarly wave here. So these are really fun to make. The last move is I get the glass super hot, use centrifugal force, spin it out, and then at the last minute I curl the wave over, and they're a lot of fun to make. So thanks for listening. If you have any more questions, contact the River Gallery.